This your man's in them, the blood print. You watching Tay Pain 909 live. Right now, I want to get into this sneakerhead stuff, dude. Cause I've been sitting back, listening and watching, and it's getting to the point now where you know how can I say this? It started off as being disrespectful, just outright. Like you already know you got posers and pretenders, and I think they call them hype beasts now. I don't know, dude, but anyway, um, you had these people or whatever. Um, First of all, let me just get this. Let me just get this out. The word sneakerhead is just a play on words. That's first, right? So it caught on, and along the way, it had gotten the to me, from what I feel like it almost started slipping away from being. It started slipping to being into corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't a sneakerhead. Now people start. I'm not a sneakerhead. It was rumbles of that saying that. Like, I'm not a sneakerhead, and it was almost felt like people almost had to say they wasn't a sneakerhead because it sounded cool. It just sounded cool to say I'm not a sneakerhead. But somewhere along the way too, it kind of came back to that, like, oh, I'm a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the new people. You know what I'm saying? I got some friends, dude, that they new to it. They new to being a sneakerhead, shoehead, whatever you want to call it, crack addict. I mean, shoe addict, whatever, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever. But it was people that's new to it. I was like, okay, I'm new to it. They say they new to it, and oh, but I'm still a sneakerhead. Fine, whatever, good. But then you have some people saying, oh, I got a gang of shoes, but I'm not a sneakerhead. But they made it a point to say that. Got all the features and characteristics, but it just they just had to say that because I guess they figured like it sound cool or something to say that. But then in the same breath, they got sneaker videos. Like, I don't know what's that all about. But anyway, um, they start people started actually people that didn't want to be in the shoe community, they started giving rules to make themselves cooler, seem cooler than what they actually were. But they still wanted to be in it. Breathe on that. Um, Me personally, sneakerhead is like being a sneakerhead for me. For me, it's not it's not exactly any one thing. It's a lot of things wrapped up into it. It's know how, nowhere. Um, I'm more of the guy that's more quality over quantity. I'm more that type of guy. Um, know what you copping, know what you rocking, dude. Like, that's first. Like, that's first. Know what you got on. Know, like, and this is funny, man. And I'm kind of getting off subject. This is kind of like a rant because I'm going off the head. But I remember I seen a video, and it was he called it the shoe video for lack of better terms. But I guess he was saying like which shoe he liked, but he was like showing pictures. Nothing wrong with showing pictures if you don't have them. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with talking about them if you're describing them correctly. But he throws up the shoe, says he likes it, and it's like a completely different shoe. You cannot do that. Like you can't do no research or nothing first. Like and these was like and let me tell you, to me personally, I know the name of 80 to 90% of the shoes out, like the actual name. But Jordans, I know 100%. No, I can't say that. These new colors they got, like these retro new colors, I'm shaky on them. But all the originals, I know. I think the guy said he liked the 6 or 7, and he held up like the opposite. Like to me, the sixes look nothing like the sevens. Like they look nothing like the sevens. To a person that's knows Jordans, that's seen Jordans all their life, and seen Jordan actually play in them, they look nothing alike. Like I hate talking to people, and I throw a number out there, or they throw a number at me, and I'll be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then if I say another number, they was like, oh no, them the ones I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, have a picture ready for me on your phone or something, dude. Like, this is getting ridiculous, it's getting out of hand. Like, I don't think you should really be doing that right now because you look kind of crazy. Um, I didn't want this video to go on too long, so I'm gonna make another video. And the next video is gonna be a subject that might ruffle a few feathers. But I'm finna get to it. Peace out, West LA up.